Hey guys, welcome back to Lessons with Miss Lewis. It is Science Day number 2, and we're still talking about what do plants need to survive. Alright, can you remember what we determined yesterday that plants need to survive? Ready, set, go. I'm trying to think about what we discussed yesterday. I got it. If you said air, water, sunlight, soil, nutrients, and warmth, you're correct. And if you didn't say that, it's okay. Now you know. Alright, so now we're going to get down deep into some vocabulary. Our first word for today is experiment. Everybody say it with me. Experiment. An experiment is a scientific test used to find something out. Our second vocabulary word is environment. What something is surrounded by. So think about the people that you're around. They're a part of your environment. Think about the house that you live in. That's a part of your environment. Think about the earth as a whole. That's part of your environment. So those are the things that you are surrounded by. Organic. Organic means something that is natural or comes from a plant or animal. You might see this word at the grocery store when you look at different produce like fruits and vegetables, and they say it's environmentally friendly, it's organic. That means it's natural. Minerals. Minerals are rocks, sands, and other objects that do not come from a plant or animal. Right here, if you look in this picture, there are some examples of some minerals. Do you guys recognize what this is? Alright, our next vocabulary word is analyze. Analyze means to take a close look. So imagine yourself using a big magnifying glass when you are analyzing. You're taking a nice close look. So let's talk learning targets. I am learning to determine what plants need to survive. Who can tell me what determine means? We talked about this yesterday. That's right, determine means to find out. So I'm learning to find out what plants need to survive. Our success criteria is what's different for today. Our new success criteria is I can analyze and track the differences between a seed growing in soil and a seed growing without soil. Uh-oh, you might have some questions for me now. You might say, hey, wait a minute. You might be thinking, Miss Lewis, we already determined yesterday that plants need soil to survive. What do you mean growing without soil? Well, we know that soil helps plants get nutrients and have a safer place to grow. But do they have to have soil to grow? I think we should find out. So first, let's talk about what soil actually is. Soil is the upper layer of earth. So when you walk outside, right underneath the grass, you're going to find soil. It is made of organic material. Organic in this case means it has plants and animals that were once living inside of it. Everything that comes in the soil is natural. Soil also has little tiny bits of rocks and minerals. So, grab your lab coats. We are going to test whether or not plants actually need soil. And to do this, we need to perform an experiment. Hello everybody, we are live from my living room. Like I said, we're going to be performing an experiment. We're going to test whether or not plants actually need soil. So I'm going to show you the materials that we're going to be using for our experiment today. We're going to be using plastic sandwich bags, small red beans, we're going to need some cups, paper towel, regular tape, and potting mix. Any kind of soil will do. Also, when it comes to your beans, if you have some, you can use any kind of bean. Alright, so if you can get your hands on any of those materials laying around your house or laying around outside, I encourage you to join in and do this experiment at your house if your family says it's okay. Alright, we are going to be creating 2 growing environments. We're going to make one with soil and one without. So I'm going to start by taking a little bit of the potting soil and putting it into 1 cup. So this is 1/2 a cup of potting soil. I'm going to take just a little bit more to make sure that we have enough to cover up our seed. Alright, so that's going to be in 1 cup. Now, put this away somewhere safe. Now, I'm going to open up my bag of beans and pour some into my cup, just so I'm not fumbling around with the whole bag. I won't need this many, but just in case. Alright, now I'm going to put my beans away. So now I have a cup of soil and a cup of beans. Now I'm going to take 1 plastic bag, now 2 plastic bags. Alright. Open up my first plastic bag, and I'm going to dump a little bit of half the cup of soil into the bag. Okay, so I have my soil in here. I move it around, make it even. Then I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 beans. These are little tiny beans, just if you can see them. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take and drop them into the bag and try to spread them out just a little bit. So they're not right on top of each other, but they're all in there somewhere. Get them digging around a little bit. Shake the bag up just a little. Alright. Then I'm going to take the rest of my soil and dump it right in the top of the bag. Okay. So now I have 3 beans in the bag with my soil. Okay. I'm going to close this up for now. Now I'm going to take 2 paper towels. Might be 1 at your house. Alright. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 more beans. I have 3 beans. Oh, that's 4. 3 beans. I'm going to place them in the paper towel like this. Alright, now those are in there. I'm going to fold the paper towel once over and once over again. So my paper towel looks like this. Okay, now I'm going to put it into the bag. Just like so. Okay, so we know that plants need soil, air, sunlight, and what do you think? Water. They need water. So I'm going to take and water our plants so far. And go ahead and water our seeds. Just a little, not too much. I think just a little bit more and that'll be enough. Alright. I'm going to press all the air out of this bag. Right. Now I'm going to water our seeds with just paper towel. Just a little, not too much. Okay, so now that's been watered. We have our 2 growing environments. As you guys know, plants need sunlight as well. So I'm going to be using this tape to place these bags right on my window so that they get the same exact amount of sunlight each and every day. If I could get this tape too, right? I'm just going to use 2 pieces for each bag. And it'll look just like this. Alright, finally got it. That's 2 pieces of masking tape right here. So this is my window, and I now have the bags taped up to the window so that they both get the same exact amount of sunlight. We are going to be tracking their growth over the next couple of weeks to see, do plants really need soil or not? Shh, don't tell anyone. Coming up next is your secret word for the day. So, like I said before, over the next 2 weeks, we will be checking the progress and tracking the growth to determine if plants really do need soil to grow. We're going to analyze and look closely at what's happening with each of the plants. So, head on over to Google Classroom and answer today's Science Hot question. I want you to make 3 predictions about what you think will happen in our experiment. And do you think plants really need soil to grow? Why or why not? All right, thanks for learning with me.